What's going on, everybody? Kennybomb is in the building, and we came close. I didn't think it was going to happen, but they did it. GT characters have been confirmed for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, making this game everything I ever wanted it to be. But the best part is, they ain't finished yet. We still got 10 spots remaining on this roster, and as I stated, things can only get better from here. So who could these spots belong to? Let's take a look at this character board and see if we can figure it out.
Run, boy, they coming on.
So now that they've added these GT characters, and not just any GT characters, good GT characters like Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, 3 versions of Baby Vegeta, Golden Ozaru Vegeta. I'm a big Vegeta guy, so I can say this roster is absolutely stacked. But I am still not a fan of them taking one character and spreading them all over the selection screen. If we look right here, we got one Goku right here, and then we got Goku's taking up this whole side of the screen. Unfortunately, it's probably going to be that way until we see our last Dragon Ball game, but it is what it is. As long as they get all of the fighters we need on the roster, then I guess I can deal with it. But speaking of fighters we need in the game, what's next? We've gone from the Cell Games trailer, we've gone to a Majin Buu trailer, we've gone to my favorite that we've seen so far because I love Super Saiyan 4 so much. We got the GT trailer, so what's next? I think next up, we need to see a movie trailer. Now, of course, we got the Future Trunks movie trailer already. We saw Gohan with one arm, and that was really cool, but that story ties directly back into Dragon Ball Z, so if you ask me, it doesn't count. When I talk about movie characters, I'm talking about the good ones. I'm talking about characters like Janemba, one of the best villains in Dragon Ball Z history, and I think he's underrated. In fact, I'm gonna give you a hot take. Janemba shouldn't even be a movie villain because he's just as good as Frieza, Cell, and Majin Buu. Janemba should have had his own arc. So there is absolutely no way he should miss this base roster for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero because he doesn't come alone. He also comes with one of the best environments we've seen in Dragon Ball Z with the Jelly Bean stage. If we see that Jelly Bean stage in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero with how good these graphics look, trust me, it's gonna cook. So Janemba is probably one of the main characters I want to see added, definitely top 5, so I'm hoping we get a movie trailer next and we see him added in there. Now the next one is another good character that I don't think was wasted. I think this guy was actually good relegated to the movies because we got such of a big arc with Frieza and even his dad in Dragon Ball Z. I think you got to get Cooler in here. And if you do a movie trailer, Cooler's one of the biggest movie villains, so you got to put Cooler in there with him. Now, there's a million forms and versions of Cooler, so my big fear is Cooler gets revealed in this next trailer and takes up all 4 of these spots. That's why I hate one character taking up so many spaces, because things like that happen. But you know what? Either way, I would like to see Cooler in the game. If he's going to take up more than one spot, then I would say leave him out because we definitely need to get Janemba in here, but he's such a big character. I don't think you can leave him out, so we'll see where they go with him. Hopefully we get one form of Cooler on the character select screen and he can just transform into his other spots. I don't know. We'll see. But this next one, you know what? Let's jump away from the movie characters real quick because we got some pretty big reveals coming. Let's go ahead with this one now. If we look at these character selection spaces, they're all kind of close to characters that they relate to. And this one's going to kind of be a wild shot, but I haven't lost hope yet. Hope is not gone. It can happen. For this spot, I want to see Super 17. It's possible, y'all. Listen, trust me, it's possible. We got 17 right here. We got 17 right here. It's possible we get one more 17 and they add Super 17 to the roster. Now, I thought the Dragon Ball GT trailer was great. I thought it was perfect. I think they got so many characters they needed to get in here but how do you leave out Super 17? I think he has to be being saved for something else. Maybe we get an Android trailer. I didn't put Android 21 on here because I don't think it's going to happen, but we got to find some spot to get Super 17 in. It's not too late. We got 2 Android 17s right here, so he might sneak his way in here somehow. We'll see. Now the next set of characters I'm not too crazy on, and let's just put it right out. It's Broly and it's Broly. Now it's two different versions of Broly. I don't think we need three more. We already got three versions of Broly right here, and I'm not a big fan of Dragon Ball Z Broly. You guys cooked me last time I told you, but I do not like him. It's because of what he did to Vegeta. If you go back and watch those movies and look how they made Vegeta cower to this man, it is disgusting. And I think we need to find out whoever wrote that narrative. I hope it wasn't Akira Toriyama, but we got to find him, and we got to ask him some questions, because that has to be studied. How do you emasculate Vegeta so bad? I'm so glad they made Broly canon and kind of changed the narrative. Vegeta beat the brakes off of him in the Dragon Ball Super movie, and because of that, that's my favorite Dragon Ball movie of all time. So, you know what? Y'all love this Broly so much. I would be surprised if they didn't put him in there. So I think these two character spots go to Broly. Now, I think you can have base Broly power up into this one. Again, it kind of breaks the narrative of them putting every single character on this board, but let's not waste these spots with three Brolys. If we're going to have to stack these up, give me Super 17 and just give y'all two Brolys, because again, I don't want them. Now, we got a few spots left. If we look at this one, we got Goku, we got Goku, we got Gogeta, we got Goku, we got Goku, we got Gogeta, we got Goku. So there's a big circle of Gokus and Gogetas. All right, so I think I figured out where we want to go here. Full transparency, I've been changing what's under these question marks as we go along, but I think we've got our final set. So here next to Gohan, it should be Beast Gohan, just to let y'all know. That should not be DLC. Beast Gohan should be on the base roster, but we know he's not. So I'm going to go with Kid Goku. Now, we didn't expect Dragon Ball GT to be in the game. That was all up in the air. A lot of us thought it was going to be DLC, but we just got a Dragon Ball GT trailer, so anything is possible. Now, if we get Kid Goku right here, it means we got to get a few more Dragon Ball characters. That's where we come up here. Now, I really wanted to put Pikkon, because I want to see him in this game, but I just don't see a way I can make an excuse to fit him in here, and I don't see a role for him to actually make it in. So instead of Pikkon, we're going to go King Piccolo. If we are going to get a trailer focused on Dragon Ball characters, then Goku has to be going up against somebody, right? Who is a more formidable foe than King Piccolo? Shout out to General Tao, but I don't think he's messing with King Piccolo, so I'm going to lock him in right next to his son. Now, we got one more Dragon Ball character. We got a lot of Gokus lined up here. What other Goku could we put in the game? I think there's only one left, and that is Goku Ozaru. We got a lot of Vegeta monkeys in here. We got to have a Goku monkey as well. How does he play different than the Vegeta monkeys? That's not for us to decide. We'll let the designers who make the big bucks figure that one out. But we got two movie characters left. And when this video started, I had two different characters under these spots, but I actually changed them to two characters I want to see. More characters who don't get the love they deserve. The first one is Turles from Tree of Might. I still remember him biting that fruit. I used to think this was like Goku's brother or Goku's evil twin or something, but he was just another Saiyan dude. But another character who was still great and underappreciated, underloved. If we get a movie character, I would love to see him in there. And another movie character I would love to see added to the game. And this is another tough one because they do that stupid thing where you gotta have two character spots for one character. But a character I really want to see is Android 13. Another one of my favorite movie villains. This guy punched Goku in the nether region so hard, there is absolutely no way he had kids afterwards. So I think Goku probably needs to go take Chi-Chi to the Mori show, because that, sir, did not happen. But yeah, Android 13, I think this is a character I would love to see in the game. Unfortunately, it's probably not going to happen because there are two versions of him and we just don't got two spots left. But this is just my wish list. Who do y'all want to see make it in this game? I really wish we got Beast Gohan right here. I wish we got Orange Piccolo, and I wish we got Gamma 1, Gamma 2, and Janemba along with Cooler. But unfortunately, they have been relegated to DLC. What do y'all think about it? Let me know in the comment section who y'all want to fill these 10 spots. Give me 10 characters. If anybody gets it right, I'm giving away a copy of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero directly to them. Thank y'all for tuning into this video. Don't forget to drop a like on it. Smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. We are less than 1 month away from the release of Sparking Zero. Let's get to that.